you're in an IndyCar paddock, you're exposed to a lot of different B2B relationships. On the technical side, we're looking for partners that can help us remain competitive, take us to the next level. With corporate partnerships, we're just looking for that right fit. A partnership really, it's like a hammer, it's a tool, but until you do something with that tool, there's really not a lot there. I think the REGO-FIX partnership is very critical to our operations here at ECR. We make a lot of our own parts here. We run a full-time machine shop that's constantly running, and REGO-FIX helps keep us on the forefront of technology there with the Power Grip tool holding system. Not everybody has the luxury of using a product like a REGO-FIX, and we're fortunate to have them as partners. It helps our machinists become more efficient, more precise, and therefore overall raises the level of competitiveness that we have at ECR.
Everything we manufacture plays a critical role in the performance of the car, whether it's, machining it to a couple tenths so it slides within another part, or, it's as thin as possible and as strong as possible so it doesn't weigh, the added weight to the car doesn't slow us down that way. What we can manufacture on the cars, there's a certain list that IndyCar govern that allow teams to manufacture themselves, whether it's throttle pedals, brake pedals, different rocker ratios. Damper package is pretty much unlimited. We're allowed to make anything there we want. Parts we have to make on the car are very critical. The tolerances on them are pretty tight. Most all the drawings come out plus or minus 3 thou is what maximum is. And we're working down into the plus or minus 2 3/10 then on some of the damper components. A lot of the old holders, we just couldn't hold the tolerance. We couldn't machine down to the 1 3/10 thousandths of an inch that we were trying to perform in these damper parts. And we went to REGO-FIX and told them, what we were looking for. They supplied the tooling and the holders, and from that point on, our problem was solved. What the REGO-FIX holders bring to Carpenter Racing is the last mill that we've got. It came with a high-speed spindle, so I think it's rated at 24,000 RPM. So we needed a holder that could hold the tools and hold the tolerances that we were trying to machine, spinning them at this higher RPMs. The differences REGO-FIX has made in our manufacturing is, we're able to turn out a lot more parts. The parts are better in quality, the tolerances are kept better, and we can produce more. So the more we can produce, that project's done, then we're on to the next project. So we can complete a lot more projects.